अम्बे मात की, गणपति महाराज की जय। ओम नमः पार्वती पतये, हर हर महादेव हर। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण। कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय, हरये परमात्मने, प्रणतः क्लेशनाशाय, श्री गोविंदाय नमो नमः। Dear devotees, with the grace of the Bhagavan Sri Krishna, divine knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita, and blessings from the Guru Maharaj, today we will understand in Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 4, verses number 39 and 40. So, Bhagavan Sri Krishna giving us a power of the divine knowledge, understanding of what divineness means, the real knowledge can do, and how the knowledge can transform our life. So in 39 number verses, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Shraddhavan labate jnanam tatparah sanyatendriyah jnanam labdhva param shantim chirenadhi gacchati. Shraddhavan labate jnanam. Shraddha. Shraddha word is known as like faith, belief. Shraddhavan labate jnanam. Without Shraddha, we hardly can reach to the knowledge. Because there is a two part of the knowledge. One is something which is beyond our imagination, beyond our belief system, beyond our thinking. But when we don't have a Shraddha, then we're going to start think with the logic. And logic, which is something which is we create within our system, a limitation. Because each one have a different level to think and different level to use or apply the logic in the life, if you look at that way. So what is the level? So in English it's a IQ level. So when we measure the IQ level, everybody is different. Intelligence level. Now, obviously, since these intelligence levels are different, we can also consider that them logic level also going to be different. Now, when logic level is different, then automatically we will think about it, ke bhai, is that right or wrong? While the Bhagavan Sri Krishna says Shraddha. When we have Shraddha, Shraddha, which is something, have that kind of the power which allow us to think beyond our logic. Like if when we says, okay, bhai, look at this simple example I will give you. In our Mahabharata and Ramayana, so in our Mahabharata and Ramayana, there are the many things has been written and told about the Bhagavan. One of the things is, it's called the Ram Setu. Ram Setu means the bridge which was built by the Bhagavan Sri Ram and Vanar Sena between Rameshwaram and Lanka. When this story started years ago, and when it came surface onto the devotee's mind, so Shraddhavan, the people who had real faith, they say, yeah, it could be possible, and they accepted. Now, those who had a different IQ level, those who had a different level of the mindset, without Shraddha, they was raising this questions. How is that possible? How is that possible? How is that possible? When you write the Ram and then the stone float and the water and everything in this. But when years later, when the NASA sent a one satellite picture, now everybody says, nah, it can be possible. But it is already is there. But why we need a proof for everything? Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, in Shraddha, you don't need a proof, you need a faith. With the faith, anything experience you in a life, you're going to be believe. With that faith and with that belief, Mirabai has drank the prasad, eat the prasad, knowing that there is a poison inside. And very much knowing that Bhagavan will be with me. With very same faith, Draupadi has requested Bhagavan to come and help her. And every occasion, Bhagavan went to help to Draupadi as well and Pandava as well. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says in a faith, the logic is something which is beyond our imagination. Because we only think with the logic when logic is something which is allowing us to, as far as our eyes can see, as far as our brain can think, as far as our intelligence allow us to believe. But there is a world beyond that one too. Like right now we're sitting here, and if I say, see how far you can see. So you can say maybe 10 meter, 20 meter, 30 meter, 40 meter distance I can see from here. That means that according to the us, the world is only this 40 meter. Imagination likes, okay, imagine now, okay, you can see only the world is only 40 meter. And if someone tells you that there is no world beyond the 40 meter, are you going to believe? Then we're going to say no, because there is a world beyond the 40 meter. Because as you go far, as you take 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, 5 steps, 6 steps, all 40 meter will be increased, 40 meter will be increased, 40 meter increase. that 40 meter will be increased consistently, constantly. Because there is a world all the time, beyond our eyes, beyond our vision, beyond our IQ level, beyond everything. But if we have a faith, we don't have to walk another 20 meter to see the next 40 meter. If we have a faith, then we are going to say, yes, there is another 40 meter, yes, Bhagwan is there. And then every time, we always say, Bhagwan has did good things for me. Why? Because we believe that Bhagwan is there. But those who don't believe, then what happened to them, Bhagwan will tell in the next verses. Tatparaha sanyatendriya jnanam ladva param shantim. So those who believe, what happened to them? They receive the chir shanti. Chir means ke endless peace. Because know that, ke bhai, fine, I know there is somebody there who is going to take care of me, who is going to look after me, who is going to be there for me all the time. Every time he is going to be there. And then let me tell you, in a faith-based world, in devotion-based world, we don't need a miracle. Bhagavan did not did the miracle to reach to the Lanka. Bhagavan did not did the miracle to help to the Arjun in a war. He said, this is, you have to do it, you have to do it. Don't expect anything beyond me, beyond that. I'm there to help you. I'm there to guide you. I will help you to how to build a bridge. Finish. How to build a bridge, I'm going to there to help you, but how to walk is your duty. I will make all arrangement is ready for you to make the build, but you have to build a bridge. Bhagavan Sri Ram did not say, okay, look, I am a superpower, I am a supreme power, everybody must sit relax. It's only this is the one ocean, I'm going to throw one arrow and then everything will be open for us. And then we can walk through like that. No, everybody must work to go there. And he did not even himself throw the one stone. He made everybody else to throw the stone. In our life is like that. Bhagavan says, I will make all arrangement through my all different channels. But everything has to be done by you, not by me. Everything has to be done by. And when Arjun and Duryodhan both went to Krishna Bhagavan before everything, that it was very pretty much known that war is inevitable, is going to be happen. Now, Duryodhan went and Arjun went, but both went coincidentally same time to Krishna Bhagavan to asking help. Now imagine, you just vichar karo, just think about it. We as a common human person, if we know if two people are going to be fight, they will have a war, and then we are as an individual person, we are capable to help, and then both are we our friends or relative or family or whatever, what the situations will be as a common human person. Bhagavan Sri Krishna, they both went, Arjun, Duryodhan went there. So they asked, where is the Krishna Bhagavan? Oh no, he is having an afternoon nap. Okay, no problem. So they both went. So now, and both had access to directly go into the room of the Krishna Bhagavan. Knowing that this is going to come, so obviously you have to accept it. Ave Duryodhan walk into the room, so he said, okay, I will stand next to the Krishna Bhagavan. So, next to his head. So as soon as he open his eyes, he will see me. And then after, obviously because he see me first, he has to ask the question to me, why you came. That was a Duryodhan strategy. Then Arjun says, okay, now because you stand there, I'm going to sit next to his Krishna Bhagavan's feet. and knowing that okay, my turn will be the second. Anyway, after a while, Bhagwan Sri Krishna opened his eyes. So obviously, logic. Think about when you open the eyes, what you see? You see the front. You don't see the left or right. So who was the front? Is Arjun. Now Arjun was the front of Krishna. Bhagavan said, "Oh Arjun, you are here." Then Duryodhana said, "I'm also here." Oh, okay, you also here. Okay, no problem. Okay, so why you both came? So Duryodhana says, "No, I came first. So you have to ask me first." But Krishna Bhagavan says, according to my eyes, I see the first Arjun. So he has a right to ask the first question. Arjun says, "No, Duryodhana came first, let him to ask." Okay. So Krishna Bhagavan says, "Okay, Duryodhana, okay, why you came here?" Duryodhana says, I am here to take the help of yours. Krishna Bhagavan says, "I have made it very clear. You have a choice. Either you choose my Sena. Sena means army. Or you choose me. You select me. And then in the war I have decided that I am not going to pick up any kind of the weapon. So either you take me as it is, or you take my entire army. One of the things we have to take into the war." A Duryodhana, logic person, low IQ level personality, and with lots of different views of his mind, faith have a very less. So Duryodhana says, if I am going to take Krishna, how is going to help me? He is not even taking any army with him, not even picking up any weapon. So what is the purpose for him to be in my army? I need people who can fight for me, who can die for me, because this is a war. Duryodhana says, "Krishna, I don't need you. Give me your entire army." Krishna says, go. Thank you. And Krishna Bhagavan says, "Arjun, you left with no choice. I am the only one without weapon. Choice is yours. You want to take me, or I can relax here where I am. No problem." Arjun says, "Krishna, I have only one thing with me. I have a trust in you. I have a faith in you. I have a belief in you. Even if you are going to be stand there without doing anything, for me, that's enough." And then end result we know. The person who had an entire army of the Krishna its own lost the war. Because he chose with the logic for nothing. There is no other way. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, my presence with you is all the time, and you just need to have a build up that capacity of the faith level. Then you will receive the chir shanti, endless peace. Today we don't have a peace. Ashant man che. We have a ashant man, no shanti. Only name is shanti, but no shanti. Because everybody is searching the shanti, 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 shanti. Where is shanti? Where is shanti? Where is shanti? What must I do to get the shanti? What must I do to get the peace? But the real things we don't do. We do everything else, but the real things we don't do. The real thing is something which is Bhagavan says, have a faith, Shraddha. જ્ઞાનવાન શ્રદ્ધા. એવું નહીં કે blind faith. No. Blind faith, Bhagavan Krishna don't encourage. Must be a knowledge, powerful understanding about what we do. About our knowledge, we must have a confidence in our own knowledge. And these people, names which I mentioned about it, they did not encourage any kind of the blind faith. Because we have moved towards the blind faith, that is why we have a ashanti, peaceless life. And that's why Bhagavan Sri Krishna says in 40, Agnya Ajnana Shraddhanascha Shanshayatma Vinashyati Nayam Lokosti Nasti Na Paro Na Sukham Sanshayatmana. Ajnan brings the Vivekhin, Sanshay. Because less knowledge creates a doubt. The doubt brings the ashanti. Move away from the real sukh. And then, what happened? Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, for them, Shraddhavan labate jnanam. So, Shraddhavado Vyakti, faithful person, receive the knowledge. So, what Ashraddhavan labate? The person who don't have a faith, what they receive? So, then Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, they receive doubt. So, they always create a doubt on everything and everybody. Because they don't have a faith, they don't have a trust, they don't believe. Because you don't have a faith, you don't have a trust, you don't have a belief, then you're going to create a doubt in everything, in everybody. And that doubtful personality, Bhagavan Sri Krishna say, for those people, personalities who live with a doubt and lots of અજ્ઞાન, ભગવાન છે કે ભાઈ અહીંયા પણ જગ્યા નથી એમની માટે અને ઉપર પણ જગ્યા નથી. There is no place for them here as well, and there is no place for them there in the Swarga or Nark as well. Bhagavan don't even want to accept them in the Nark as well. That much Bhagavan Sri Krishna says. Because always remain in Ajnan, doubtful personality, they make miserable life for the another hundreds of the personal humans or the souls. And then all the time that misery which everybody go through, vichar karo tame jara, ke bhai, think about it, ke bhai, if the hundreds of the people every minute tells ke bhai, java dena, how much that negativity that soul is absorbing. Now, they don't even receive the peace in this world too, and neither into that world too. That world means ke, no matter which world they go, either સ્વર્ગ માં તો જગ્યા હોય જ નહીં એવા લોકોની, ભગવાનની માટે તો છે જ નહીં. અને નર્કમાં પણ, in that nark also, when we talk about the narka, and I always say સ્વર્ગ and narka is not like that ke we have a South Africa and America. It's not ke bhai, okay, South Africa is like that. It's not these two different worlds. They both world in the same place. Anything we do, we have to face it here in this planet Earth, nowhere else. Because we must remember one thing is gravity. Gravity is a Newton Siddhant, discovered into this planet Earth only. There is no gravity in any planet. Moon, Mars, Jupiter. Scientists have went to the moon so many times. But there is no gravity. They have to go into the space and they fly into the sky. There is no life there. Life exists here. That means ke gravity siddhant means ke your karma is going to bring you back here. No matter either you say swarga or narka. Swarga karma also is here and narka karma also is here. Nowhere else. We have to come back. because your karma will attract you. One personality who is a billionaire. Billionaires means like lots of money. Another personality is a poor. Now both personality go top high on the Table Mountain. Though they both stand, and then when they see that from the Table Mountain, if they're going to look the Cape Town, they're going to see the Cape Town is the same as billionaire see, same as poor person see. Cape Town is remain same. And if they both jump from the Table Mountain, they're going to land in the same place. No matter that billionaire's personalities, billions will not come in handy, or poor personalities, cents will not come in handy, because when they both jump without parachute, they will fall into the ground. Narka and Swarga is somewhere, nowhere else is here. Karma will bring it here back. And that is why, if we really, that's why Bhagavan first, in a previous verse, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, develop your knowledge of the faith knowledge. Because your faith will make you believe that yes, my karma will bring me here. But Ajnana will not make you believe that my karma is not going to bring me. I'm in front of our eyes, we all doing the good karma. Bottom line is, that's why when we see the human body, one thing we must see, these two eyes can see everything else, but they can't see each other without mirror. Even in a mirror too, they can't see each other. Because that's called the karma. You as an individual person cannot see your own karma. And since you cannot see your own karma, you are not going to believe that you are doing the papa karma, or neither you are going to believe that you are doing the punya karma. In everything we will justify why I did. Valmiki Rishi become a Valmiki Rishi, but before that he was a Valya Lutaro. He was a thief. Before he wrote the Ramayana, he was a thief. When Narad Muni met him, when made him realize, why are you doing these things? He said, I am doing for my family. Okay, ask your family, are they going to share the pap karma which you are conducting? He said, okay, let me ask. So he went, he asked, are they going to be shared the pap karma? Family says, no. Why must we share your pap karma? It's your duty to feed us, that's it. How you feeding is not our problem. And that is why, in the law of the court, when you get a billions of the rand, whichever way, and those billions of the rand, when you distribute amongst your friends and family, when they all receive, they find, they enjoy it, and when you get caught into the government law of the court, when you go into the court, and you say, look, yes, I did receive the billions of the rand and I distributed amongst all the people. So the judge will say, thank you very much, you found a guilty, you must going to be in a prison. Not all those 100 people who distributed those billions rands. Even if they want to share your punishment, law of the court doesn't allow, because who has committed the crime? Not the person who has enjoyed the money, but the person who has committed the crime, that the criminal. The person, the soul who has committed in the body, with the body, the soul who has received the papa karma, that soul has to face the consequences. Nobody else. To facing the consequences, we have to come back here. And that is why, very important part, sometimes many people say, why we are receiving so much pain and sorrow. Then we must say, we must realize, how many pap karma we have did in a previous body. When Bhagwan gave a human body past, did we justify it? This is the opening eyes for us to realize that, bhai, ave bandh karo, stop it. Let's face it, but do the good karma, so when we come next time, we will come with the good positiveness. And then after that positiveness will give us a peace of mind, happiness, and then safe, peaceful journey. Otherwise, no matter how many births we are going to take it, we never ever going to be receive the peace. Look at this. That's why Bhagwan Sri Krishna said, कि भाई, there is no guarantee. While we have a human birth, we must do the punya karma as much as we can. Because after this human birth, there is no guarantee that either you're going to get human body or not. You may come as a dog, you may come as a cat, you may come as a bird, you may come as anything. Anything. Your soul can be in any body. But you're not going to go away from your people. Remember one thing. There are the dogs who receive a beautiful treatment. Then humans ride every morning into the Mercedes, rooftop Mercedes, or any other cars, best swimming bath and everything. And there are the dogs who walk on the street. There are the birds who fly into the sky freely, and there are the birds who stay into the zoo, in the prison. There are the animals, lion, king of the animal. King of the animal, lion, who stays into the forest and stay as a king life. But very same lion, when he's come to the zoo or into the circus or into the farm, become a helpless lion. Small child even put the finger towards it. Lion is lion, but in the zoo, for that soul is a prison. Because being a lion, but I can't hunt. I can't live my life as a lion. I have to stay into the zoo, into the cage. Tiger. Every single soul, if you observe nicely, we think we are feeding the birds. No. Those are the soul want something from us. And we're not doing favor, we're giving back which we have taken from them. And that is why we should not feel any kind of the proud when we feed the birds. We only giving back to them, nothing else. We already have taken from them. Now we only giving back. And they are the selective birds only going to come to our houses, let me tell you. Not every single bird is going to come here. In our houses, if you see, selective birds comes. Recently the Pitra Paksh will start now, Shraddha will start. We all going to look for the kagado. And then during that 15 days, hardly you get a crowd. But only selective, your souls who need from you, they will come to your house. Not everybody, every single soul. This is a karma cycle. Remember, you must remember, it's karma cycle. Karma is like that. Karma is make us to, that's why Bhagavan says, do not apply your logic when it's come to the karma. Do not apply our logic when it's come to the karma. Because karma is something is beyond our logic. Every single person, every single soul, every single life come in our life, even for the 10 minute or 20 minute or 1 hour or 10 hours or 20 hours or 20 years or 50 years or 100 years, no matter what. They all come with the reason, purpose, and they all come with the previous karma. But the subject start when we remember now is we have to end the chapter. And that is why Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, do not get attached with any kind of the karma. Emotionally, mentally, physically, do not get attached with any kind of the karma. Because those are the one will make you come back. There was one king who has enjoyed his entire life in a kingdom, beautiful life, luxury life. And then suddenly, means ke as time reach, apna in the structure, there is a different ashram. When we say different ashram, means ke different stage of the life. So when we say childhood, our focus should be on education, study and everything. Then when we receive the young age, then our focus will be into the making our life better, joyful, happy. Then the next level come is called the Vanaprastha ashram. If I am going to go in depth, then it will be continued. But then it's called the Vanaprastha ashram. Vanaprastha ashram means ke that ashram we must start really get detached with everything. As soon as we attach with the things, that's why either you speak into the English, either you speak into the Gujarati, or you speak into the Hindi. When we reach the 50, age of the 50, so Gujarati માં શું કહેવાય 51, and Hindi 51, and English 51. But there's a one word is common in all those things is a one. One is a common. 51, 51, 51. તમે 31 ઇંગ્લિશમાં 31 કહો 31, ગુજરાતીમાં 31 કહેવાય અને હિન્દીમાં 31 કહેવાય. Any number you go, 100, 100. Only this is only one number. Have a one common word is called the one. Means that once you pass your 50, then you prepare to go into the one forest. That's why our kings used to do like that. Dashrath Raja decided that now I'm finished. My age is there. Now I must give my kingdom to the Ram Bhagwan. Finished, done. There was a king like that. Giving, straight away, giving. Give. When you reach that age, give up. Don't get. But આપણે શું કરીએ ખબર, when we reach to the 51, then we try to get it. We don't give up, we give, we get it. મુગાબે જેવું. આખી લાઈફ ખુરશીમાં બેહી રહેવાનું. Don't give up. Bhagavan says, give your power, give up your power. More you're going to give up after 51, more you receive the peace. Ashanti is like that. Ashanti start after 51, not before 51. Before 51, we are enjoy our life. We get everything and we enjoy our life. But as soon as we enter into the 51, then if we don't give up and we focus on the getting and getting and getting, that's where the expectations start. And expectation versus the reality, because remember the reality is not as you think. Reality is opposite than what you think. Because generation change. We're going to deal with the different generation, and that generation is not going to understand our one mentality. Our 51 mentality, they're not going to understand. That's why Bhagavan says, give up. When we reach to the 51. Detached, if we want real peace in the life. Otherwise, end of that, we will have a apman, disrespect, not a happy life, and then we're going to lose all what we have earned. Not money, but I'm talking about the respect, love, and everything, if we don't give up on time. Many years ago, I watched the interview, cricket interview, and this is, I'm talking when I was in India that time, Australian cricket team, and that in interview they was talking about, so the cricket player, Australian, I forgot his name, and he said that in Australian cricket system, when you are on a high level, and then you give up, you retire, don't drag yourself. So then you're going to remember your legacy. But more you're going to drag yourself into the cricket, nobody will remember your legacy because they're going to throw you out. They're not going to keep you in eventually life is like that. There is always replacement for everything. And that's why 51 में बात करी तुमने. Dashrath Raja said, okay, give up, finish. I can give many examples. And who the people who did not wanted to give up, nobody is remembering them in this world. Because they did not give up, so they end with the dissatisfaction life. And dissatisfaction means always unhappiness and then many other things. And that unhappiness, disrespect and all other things lead towards Bhagwan. That's why Bhagwan Sri Krishna says, આ લોકમાં પણ નહીં અને પરલોકમાં પણ જગ્યા નહીં મળે વા લોકોને. There is no place for them to in this world or neither into the another world too. Because they're not going to remain happy because every time I did that, I did that, I did that. What you did nothing. Only your I did. But you as an individual has did nothing. And if you give up on the right time, today we're remembering, we call the legend. English ma legend kehvay. We remember them. So who are the legend? Gandhiji, Nelson Mandela. When they achieved them goal, they gave up, finished, pati ki kaam puru thi. No power. મને એમ કહો કે કોણ મુગાબેને યાદ રાખશે? એનું નામ પડતાની હાથ જ બહુ ગભરાઈ જાય કે ભાઈ what is the legacy? Legacy, something which Bhagwan Sri Krishna says કે ભાઈ ashraddha, when we don't have a faith into the karma, then definitely we will be drag ourselves till the last breath, and then we're going to go with nothing. Nothing means nothing. There will be a nothing going to be for us because there always replacement. Karma is like that. Bhagwan Sri Krishna says, Bhagwan Sri Krishna himself, and that's why I told the story about the Arjun story. Krishna says, I'm not going to pick up the weapon. I'm only there to stand for you. That's it. You must decide what do you want to do. Empowering to the people. Krishna telling Arjun, this is what you must do. His choice is yours. Either you want to do it or not. I can't force you to do. Nobody can force us to do anything. Everything we do with our wish, our willingness, our consciousness. And when the moment we perform the karma, we are fully consciously aware of what we're doing. We cannot say, I'm ignorant. Until the age of the 11, we are ignorant. And that is why, until the age of the 11, nothing can happen to us. And after the age of the 11, we do with karma, with consciousness. Every single move, every single second karma we perform, we do with the fully consciousness. We do with fully awareness what we're doing. Only we hide ourselves under the ignorance. We say, I was ignorant. There was no ignorance. Each and every moment, each and every time, each and every circumstances, we are aware what we're doing. Yes, maybe that time we cannot rectify any decisions 20 years later what was right or wrong. But 20 years before, it was at that moment we did. With the best available resources, sources and everything. Bhagavan Sri Krishna focusing ourselves into that. Life, when we live our life, Karma Yoga is like that. Karma, Siddhant, Karma is life all about the karma. And there is no swarg in heaven. There is no nark into the upper. Badhu અહીંયા જ છે મેં કીધું એ પ્રમાણે. Everything is here. We have to અહીંયા ગાડી face કરવાનું છે. અહીંયા જ here in this planet Earth. And with the very same people which we have performed the karma, nowhere else. And I always give my own example. I don't give anybody else's example. I born in India. Grow up in India. Study in India. My life, 22 years I spent in India. But next 22 years, where I spent it? Amongst these personalities. It's because it was my karma who brought it here. There's no way we can say, no, that's wrong. No. Karma is brought here because it was my karma which I have to give back to this, every single soul who presents in this surrounding with me. I have to give back, that's it. And until my karma is here, I'm here. Finish. The moment karma end, pack your bags and go. That exactly happened 4 years in Maputo. Karma end, pack the bags and move on. Life, karma is, if we understand this karma cycle is like that. Until the karma is there, and then we mustn't say, okay, my karma, when is going to end? Let it be end. If we're going to stop, then you still have to come back. Either happy karma, painful karma, sorrow karma, irrespective what. That is immaterial. Until we are here, we must face it and we must get it done. So then when we come back again, we come with the different karma cycle with more upgrades. Always upgrade happen. Phone ma chhe ne, when we use the phone, when we have a contract, after 3 years, company will come upgrade your contract. Karma is like that. Your body, you have to upgrade all the time. So, Bhagavan, my time nahi mala tyare. So, there is when we can do the punya karma. So, when we have a good karma balance in our life, then only we can do the punya karma. And when we develop those punya karma, then stage-wise, our life change. Don't think that this is your last birth, neither my or yours. ગમે તે હોય કોઈ ગેરંટી, હું મોક્ષની કોઈ ગેરંટી આપતું જ નથી. I don't give anybody a મોક્ષની guarantee. There is no guarantee because we do so many પાપ કર્મ. Finish. કરવાના જ, પાછા આવવાના જ છે અહીં ઘડી. Do the minimum, come back, upgrade. So, when we reach from entering into the bhakti life to the sant life to the rishi life to the highest spiritual personality life. And then moksha comes. We have to take the minimum 7 and maximum 21 birth in human body only to reach to the level of the moksha. 21 maximum human birth. And in those 21, anything can happen, remember. Anything can happen. Anytime our mind can change. Any luxury can influence us and everything. And then we enter back to the original cycle. That's why Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, while you are here, stop everything. Give up. Give up. Faster you give up, better your life. Give up means start detached ourselves from everything what we are doing with our karma. Don't get attached emotionally, mentally, physically. Do not get, because your attachment will bring you back. There I was telling about the king story. My time I have only 1 minute. But anyway, let's see. So there was a one king who decided to be give up his kingdom. He went in the forest. In forest he was living nicely. And then he saw one day the small deer was drowning into the river. He said, let me just rescue this heron. So he went into the river, he rescued him. Now he started attesting towards that heron. And suddenly for a while that deer left him. Now he died with that attachment, where he kai gayo, and that king died with that thought, and then next birth he become a deer. બહુ લાંબી સ્ટોરી શોર્ટમાં કહી દીધી. ટુ લિસન નેક્સ્ટ વીક મંડે તમે આવજો પાછા. કૃષ્ણાય વાસુદેવાય હરે પરમાત્મને પ્રણતઃ ક્લેશનાશાય ગોવિંદાય નમો નમઃ. શ્રી કૃષ્ણ ગોવિંદ હરે મુરારી હે નાથ નારાયણ વાસુદેવ. શ્રી કૃષ્ણ ગોવિંદ હરે મુરારી હે નાથ નારાયણ વાસુદેવ. શ્રી કૃષ્ણ ગોવિંદ હરે મુરારી હે નાથ નારાયણ વાસુદેવ. We are going to do the arti now. સાંજ પડે દિનયાથ મે ચકવા ચકવીરો ચલો ચકવા ક્યાં જય સાંજ પડે મતરો. ગૌરી પૂછે ગોરિયા કોણ ભલે રો દેશ. સંપત હોય તો ઘર ભલા નહીં તો ભલો પર. તિમિર ગયું રવિ દેખતા કુબુદ્ધિ ગઈ ગુરુ જ્ઞાન. સંપત ગઈ અતિ લોભ સે ભક્તિ ગઈ અભિમાન. અભિમાની કુંજર ભયો લિયો અપને શિર ભાર. તાકે જમરા કૂટ શે જેમ લોઢું ઘડેલું હાર. श्री राधे कृष्ण भगवान की जय. ओम जय काना काड़ा प्रभु जय काना काड़ा. मीठी मोरली वाड़ा मीठी मोरली वाड़ा गोपीना प्यारा. ओम जय काना काड़ा. कामण गारा कान कामण बहु कीदा प्रभु कामण बहु कीदा. माखण चोरी मोहन माखण चोरी मोहन चित चोरी लीदा. ओम जय काना काड़ा. नंद जशोदा घेर वैकुंठयुतार्यु प्रभु वैकुंठयुतार्यु. कालिया मर्दन कीधु कालिया मर्दन की गायो ने चारी. ओम जय काना काड़ा. गुणतना तुझ पार કે મેં નહીં આવે, પ્રભુ કે મેં નહીં આવે. નેતિ વેદ પુકારે, નેતિ વેદ પુકાર. પુનિત શુંગા જય કાના કાળા, જય કાના કા. પ્રભુ જય કાના કાળા, મીઠી મોરલી વાળા, મીઠી મોરલી વાળા, ગોપીના પ્યારા. જય કાના કાળા, ઓમ જય કાના કાળા. કપૂરગૌરમ કરુણાવતારમ સંસારસારમ ભુજગેન્દ્રહારમ સદા વસંતમ હૃદયારવિંદે ભવમ ભવાની સહિતમ નમામિ. મંગલમ ભગવાન વિષ્ણુ મંગલમ ગરુડધ્વજ મંગલમ પુંડરીકાક્ષ મંગલાય તનોહરિ. સર્વમંગલમાંગલ્યે શિવે સર્વાર્થસાધિકે શરણ્યે ત્રંબકે ગૌરી નારાયણી નારાયણી નમોસ્તુતે નારાયણી નમોસ્તુતે. શ્રી રાધે કૃષ્ણ ભગવાન કી. જલેન શુદ્ધીકરણમ કુર્યાત પુષ્પૈ દેવવંદનમ પુષ્પૈ દેવવંદનમ પુષ્પૈ દેવવંદનમ પુષ્પૈ દેવવંદનમ પુષ્પૈ દેવી વંદનમ. સ્થાપિત દેવતાભ્યો નમઃ. નિરાંજનમ સમર્પયામિ નિરાંજનમ સમર્પયામિ નિરાંજનમ સમર્પયામિ નિરાંજનમ સમર્પયામિ નિરાંજનમ સમર્પયામિ. આરાર્તિક્યમ આરાર્તિક્યમ સમર્પયામિ. યશ આરોગ્ય પ્રાપ્તિ અર્થે સ્વાત્માનામ અભિવંદનમ. પાત્રાદ વૈહસ્તમ પ્રક્ષાલ્ય. શ્રીરામચંદ્ર કૃપાળુ ભજમ હરન ભવ ભયદારુણમ. નવકંજલોચન કંજમુખ કંજપદ કંજારુણમ. કંદર્પયગણિત અમિત છવિ નવનીલ નીરજસુન. પટપીતમાનૌ તડિત રુચિ શુચિ નૌમિ જનકસુતાવરમ. શિરમુકુટકુંડલતિલકચારુદાર અંગવિભૂષણ. આજાનુભુજ શરચાપધરુ સંગ્રામજિતખરદૂષણમ. ભજુદીનબંધુદિને શતાનવદૈત્યવંશનિકંદનમ. રઘુનંદયા નંદકંદ કૌશલ્યચંદ્ર દશરથનં. ઇતિ વદિત તુલસીદાસ શંકર શેષ મુનિમનરંજન. મમ હૃદય કુંજ નિવાસ કુરુ કામાદિકલદલહરન. સિયાવર રામચંદ્ર ભગવાન કી જય. રાધે કૃષ્ણ ભગવાન કી જય. ગણપતિ મહારાજ કી જય. વિઘ્નેશ્વરાય વરદાય સુરપ્રિયાય લંબોદરાય સકલાય જગદ્વિતા. નાગાનનાય શ્રુતિયજ્ઞવિભૂષિતાય ગૌરીસુતાય ગણનાથ નમો નમઃ. ગણપતિ મહારાજ કી જય. ઉમાપતિ મહાદેવ. શ્મશાને શ્મા ક્રીડા સ્મરહર પિશાચા સહચરાશ્ચિતા ભસ્માલેપમ સૃગપિનુકરોટી પરિકરમ. અમંગલ્યમ શીલમ તવ ભવતુ નામેવમખિલમ તથાપિ સ્મર્તॄણામ વરદ પરમં મંગલમસી. ઉમાપતિ મહાદેવ કી. રાધે કૃષ્ણ ભગવાન કી જય. કૃષ્ણ કનૈયા લાલ કી. બાલકૃષ્ણ ભગવાન કી જય. શાંતાકારમ ભુજગશયનમ પદ્મનાભમ સુરેશમ વિશ્વાધારમ ગગનસદૃશમ
मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविरजां वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं वसुदेवं सुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् आकाशात् पतितं योऽयं यथा गच्छति सागरं सर्वदेवो नमस्कारं केशवं प्रति गच्छति मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुलं यत्कृपात्वमहं वन्दे परमानन्दममाधवं त्वमेव माताश्च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेवं गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे असुदगिरिसमं स्यात् कज्जलं सिन्धुपात्रे सुरतरुवर्षाखा लेखनीपत्र लिखत यदि गृहीत्वां शारदा सर्वकालं तदपि तव गुणानां मीशपारं नयाति राधे कृष्ण भगवान् जय 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 जगदम्बे आदिशक्ति भवानी माँ अम्बे नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियतां प्रणतास्मतां विद्युद्दां समप्रभां मृगपति स्कन्धस्थितां भीषणां कन्याभिकरवालखेटविलसत् हस्ताभिरासेवितां हस्तैश्चक्रधरालिखेटविशिखां चापं गुणां तर्जनीं बिभ्राणां मण्डलात्मिकां शशिधरां दुर्गां त्रिनेत्रां भजे दुर्गां त्रिनेत्रां भजे दुर्गां त्रिनेत्राम् अम्बे मात की आशापुरी मात की जय महालक्ष्मी मात की जय राधे कृष्ण भगवान की जय कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल बालकृष्ण भगवान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय गणपति महाराज की जय ओम नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव हर नमस्ते हमारा अहो प्राणदाता नमस्ते हमारा पिता माता भ्राता नमस्ते महादेव जोड़िद्वी नमस्ते प्रभु जी नमस्ते 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 जय श्री कृष्ण।